This is not a truck you buy by accident. You don't just end up in a Ford Super Duty F-250. You choose it because you need authority, durability, and a machine that doesn't blink when the work gets serious. And for 2026, Ford didn't reinvent the Super Duty. They refined it in a way that matters where it counts. In the real world, under load, over time, and under pressure. The F-250 sits in a strange but powerful space. It's not a lifestyle half-ton pretending to be tough, and it's not a commercial-only brute that punishes you for driving it daily. This is the truck for people who tow heavy, haul often, and still want to feel like they're driving something modern, composed, and worth the money they're about to spend. Visually, the 2026 F-250 doesn't chase trends, and that's intentional. It looks massive because it is massive. The upright grille, squared shoulders, and unapologetically tall stance send a clear message before it ever moves. This thing is built to work. Ford has cleaned up the details. Lighting signatures are sharper, trim differentiation is clearer, and higher trims genuinely look expensive rather than just chrome heavy. It doesn't feel flashy, but it does feel confident, like a truck that knows it doesn't have to prove anything. From the side, the proportions are honest. Long hood, tall bed walls, serious mirrors that exist for function, not aesthetics. Depending on configuration, bed volume stretches beyond 60 cubic feet, and it's not just about space, it's about usability. The bed feels designed around real tools, real loads, and real abuse. This isn't a pickup that panics when it gets scratched, but the real conversation starts once you drive it. On the road, the 2026 F-250 feels surprisingly composed for something this capable. Unloaded, it's still a heavy-duty truck. You feel the mass. But Ford has done an impressive job smoothing out the experience. Steering is deliberate and stable, not nervous. The chassis feels planted, especially at highway speeds, and there's a calmness to how it tracks that inspires confidence when towing or hauling. Under the hood, Ford gives buyers exactly what they want: choice. Gas for those who prioritize simplicity and lower upfront cost. Diesel for those who tow heavy and often. And instead of throwing numbers at you, here's what matters. Torque delivery is immediate, predictable, and effortless. Whether you're merging onto the highway with a trailer or climbing a grade with a full load, the F-250 doesn't feel strained. It feels like it's operating well within its comfort zone, which is exactly what you want from a truck like this. What's impressive is how refined that capability feels. The transmission logic is smart, the throttle response is measured, and even when you push it, the truck doesn't feel frantic. It feels calculated. That's a big deal if you spend long days behind the wheel. Step inside, and this is where the Super Duty really separates itself from older heavy-duty trucks. The cabin no longer feels like an afterthought. Even in mid-trims, the materials feel durable but intentional. Higher trims move confidently into luxury territory without forgetting their purpose. Big screens, clear graphics, and controls that still make sense when you're wearing gloves. The seating position is commanding but comfortable. You sit high, visibility is excellent, and everything feels built around long hours. This is a truck you can drive all day, not just between job sites. Storage is generous and practical, with space where you actually need it, not just decorative compartments. Tech is present, but not intrusive. Towing assistance features genuinely help rather than overwhelm. Cameras are clear and useful, especially when lining up trailers or navigating tight spaces. This is technology designed to reduce stress, not show off. And yes, it can feel luxurious. Heated and ventilated seats, premium audio, advanced driver assistance. It's all here if you want it. But none of it compromises the truck's identity. It still feels like a tool first, comfort second, which is exactly the right balance. Daily livability is where some buyers hesitate with heavy-duty trucks, and fairly so. The F-250 is big. Parking garages, narrow city streets, and tight neighborhoods will remind you of that regularly. Fuel consumption, especially with diesel, is not something you ignore. This is not a truck you buy to commute lightly and occasionally pick up groceries. But if your lifestyle actually demands this level of capability, the trade-offs make sense. Ride quality is far better than it used to be. cabin noise is controlled. And once you're on open roads, this truck feels right at home. Pricing is where reality hits. The 2026 F-250 is not cheap, and it's not trying to be. Depending on configuration, you can spend anywhere from expensive to seriously expensive. But value here isn't about base price. It's about what you're getting for that money. Compared to rivals like the Ram HD or Chevy Silverado HD, the Ford often feels like the most balanced option. It may not always be the flashiest or the softest, but it consistently delivers confidence, capability, and long-term durability. Ownership costs are exactly what you'd expect from a heavy-duty truck. Maintenance isn't bargain bin cheap, fuel costs add up, and tires aren't small. But resale values remain strong, especially for well-optioned trucks with proven powertrains. This is a vehicle that holds its worth because it holds its usefulness. So who is this truck actually for? The 2026 Ford Super Duty F-250 is for buyers who genuinely need it. Contractors, haulers, tower owners, RV users, and anyone whose work or lifestyle regularly pushes the limits of lighter trucks. It's for people who want capability without sacrificing modern comfort and who understand that paying more upfront often means fewer compromises later. Who should avoid it? If your truck rarely works hard, if you prioritize fuel efficiency above all else, or if maneuverability and city convenience matter more than strength, this is probably too much truck. And that's okay. Not every pickup needs to be a Super Duty. The final verdict is simple. The 2026 Ford Super Duty F-250 doesn't try to be everything to everyone. It focuses on doing one thing extremely well, being a dependable, powerful, refined, heavy-duty truck that earns its price every time you put it to work. It's not flashy hype, it's earned confidence. So here's the real question. If you were spending your own money, would you choose the F-250 over its rivals? Or is there another heavy-duty truck that does the job better for you? Drop your take in the comments. And if this helped you think clearer about your next truck, a quick like and subscribe goes a long way.